One of the most remarkable women's football stories belongs to Nadia Nadim. Now imagine just being 11 years old and having your life just change overnight. Nadia was born in Afghanistan. Her dad served as a general in the Afghanistan army. However, during the rule of the Taliban, her dad was captured and then executed. Her mom, sensing danger, decided to flee the country with the rest of the family. So she gathered Nadia and then her 4 other sisters, and they began the journey. However, looking for safety didn't come easy. They had to travel through several countries until they landed in Denmark. But in Denmark, there was one little problem. Because they spoke Arabic back in Afghanistan, they couldn't gel well with the rest of the refugees who were very fluent in the Danish language. So they had to stay low-key and then start learning the language throughout their journey. However, there was one little problem. Nadia and then her family were not fluent with the Danish language because they spoke Arabic back in Afghanistan. So they had to stay low-key until they were very fluent. It was there Nadia developed her love for football. She barely spoke Danish and struggled to fit into her new surroundings. But on a football pitch, language didn't matter. Football became her way of making friends, expressing herself and healing from the trauma she had experienced. Her talent quickly became impossible to ignore. She progressed through the ranks and eventually earned a place in Denmark's national team. From a refugee camp to the international stage, she also went on to play for some of the biggest teams in Europe. She represented Manchester City and then Paris Saint-Germain, scoring against some of the best teams in the world. But football wasn't her only dream. Nadia had promised herself that she was going to seek education. While training and playing professionally, she studied medicine, balancing lectures, exams, hospital placements, and elite football was exhausting, but she refused to give up. Years later, she achieved something very few professional athletes ever do. She qualified as a doctor. Nadia has often explained that becoming a doctor was deeply personal. Having lost her father to violence and experiencing the suffering of war, she wanted to dedicate part of her life to help and save others.